Good day everyone. We are the group 4 and we will discuss about the discovering Spain euro currency.
Ang Spain ay isang bansa sa Europe na may 17 autonomous regions. Ang capital nito ay ang Madrid, kung saan makikita ang Royal Palace at Prado Museum. Mayroon din itong mga makasaysayang pasyalan tulad ng Medieval Castle sa Segovia. Ang Spain ay nasa katimugang bahagi ng Europe at karamihan ng Iberian Peninsula ay sakop nito, kasama ang Portugal. Sumali ang Spain sa European Union noong 1986 at naging isa sa mga unang bansa na gumamit ng euro noong 1999. Noong January 1, 2002, inilunsad ang euro banknotes at coins sa Spain. Bago ito, nagkaroon muna ng 3 taon na panahon ng transition kung saan ang euro ay opisyal na pera pero hindi pa ito ginagamit bilang pera-perahan. Nagkaroon ng panahon na parehong pwedeng gamitin ang Spanish peseta at euro hanggang February 28, 2002. Sa simpleng salita, noong January 1, 2002, nagsimulang gumamit ng euro ang Spain bilang pangunahing pera. Ang Banco de España ay magpapalit ng mga Spanish peseta notes at coins sa kahit anong oras. Mayroon din ibang institusyon tulad ng Ministerio de Economía y Hacienda at Real Casa de la Moneda, Fabrika Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, na may kinalaman sa pera at ekonomiya ng bansa.
So, before we proceed to the main topic of this presentation, which is the currency of Spain, the euro, let's first dig deep into the history of Spain currency. So, before euro existed, peseta was the official currency of Spain from 1869 to 2002. They had coins and banknotes din po na with various denominations. Also, yung peseta has a symbol of P with one horizontal line in the P head. Parang peso sign po siya na yung difference is that peseta has only one line sa head ng P. Then the peseta is derived from the Catalan peseta, diminutive of peca, which means small piece. Pagdating po ng 15th century, yung peseta were made of silver na and it equivalent to the value of 2 reals. So, when we say reals naman po, before yung peseta nag-exist, ito po yung common denominations ng Spain. And it is the Spanish currency before. Meron po silang 1, 2, 4, and 8 reals na nagsisirculate widely. Then, during 16th century naman, meron naman pong nag-exist na primary unit of currency and it was the escudo, which is, it was made of a gold coin along with the reals. Um, they were used in daily transaction and then afterwards po, the peseta was introduced in 1869 as a decimal currency which is replaced in the escudo. So, napalitan na po yung escudo, then it becomes the official currency of Spain until 2002. Before it was changed again into the euro na ginagamit na po nila until this day. So, additional, according to the research then, the real was the currency of the Philippines din daw po during the Spanish colonial era. So here are the examples of peseta. Meron po silang coins then with gold, silver, and bronze color. And during the old era of Spanish currency, they used peseta as their unit. So the symbols can be big letter P and small letter TA, or big letter P and small letter TS, or the P with one horizontal line. They also used the PT, or big letter P and small letter T. So they called them, or there are nicknames na ginagamit nila for the currency. So the first one is the 0.25 PTA, which is they called it real, and 1 PTA as pala, duro, 5 PTS, Talego 1,000 PTS, Kilo 1 million PTS. So, yung coins din po, they always use this PTS, which is the 5 PTS, 25, 50, 100, 500, 1, 10, 200, 1,000, and 2,000. So, for the banknotes naman, they have the 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 200, and 500. So, if we observe their unit before, or the peseta, um, we can see the similarity of their old currency to our old currency. So, their denomination is parang may similarities din po, and we can say na may impact po yung Spanish currency sa currency din natin before. So, as I was mentioned earlier, peseta was the old Spanish currency na ginamit po nila from 1869 to 2002. When the euro was adopted, which is nagsimula po noong 1868, replacing the peso. So, peso, or translated into weight, is the monetary unit or several Spanish-speaking countries in Latin America as well as the Philippines. They replaced po ang peso, which meant for the Latin Monetary Union, pero hindi po sumala ang Spain, kaya nung nagka-Spanish Civil War, gumawa po ng sariling currency yung both nationalists at republicans, which is the Spain and the Latin American countries, during the lead of the National Spanish General Francisco Franco during 1939 to 1975. Siya din po yung naka-imprint or lumitaw sa pera before, pero napalitan din po siya nila King Juan Carlos and the other historical personality after the death of Franco. Then, the first peseta banknote were printed on July 1, 1874, nung yung Banco de España po was given a chance and they gained an exclusive rights for printing. Bale, madami daw pong beses ang mga Spaniards na gumamit ng peseta na banknote that was issued for their transactions. So, the first banknote was issued on October 21, 1940 by the Royal Mint of Spain. So, they also joined the European Union noong January 1, 1986, and they actively participated as well on the projects sa lahat po ng European institutions, and since then, they participated in shaping and contributing to the various aspects of European project. So, yung adaptation po ng Euro noong 2002 of Spain is nakahelp po to make the integration of Spain in the European Economic and Monetary Union. So, it was aligned on their more broader or mas napalawak po yung European currency framework. So, that's all po. The next reporter will be Miss Francisco.
So, yung euro is a currency or monetary unit na ginagamit sa European Union. Yung symbol ng euro is nagsimula sa Greek letter epsilon, which is yung first ng word means Europe. Then may two parallel signs siya sa gitna that signifies stability. Noong 1999, meron ng euro para siyang invisible or intangible money until noong 2002, they printed an actual euro bills and coin. Marami sa European country yung may sariling currency. Kaya nung na-release yung euro, yung actual money ng euro, they decided to switch and euro na lang yung gamitin. So now, 20 countries out of 27 na yung gumagamit ng euro. Noong 1999, yung 12 member ng European Community or European Union signed the Maastricht Treaty, and the reason behind this is to create a closer economic relationship among the countries and use a single currency, which is yung euro. But they established a requirements bago maging member ng EMI, which is the country must keep their national budgets under control. Which means, hindi dapat lalagpas sa 3% ng national budget ng country yung expenses nyo. Next is, they must maintain stable rates exchange, which means yung currency value ng country is hindi dapat sobra yung pag-fluctuation. Since nagbabago-bago yung value ng currency, ang ibig sabihin lang nito is dapat stable yung pagbabago ng value, hindi yung sobrang taas kanina tapos biglang sobrang baba naman kinabukasan. Next is, the country must keep their national budget in check, which means hindi dapat tataas ng 60% yung utang ng isang country sa total income nito. And lastly, they should keep their inflation low, which means yung mga presyo ng bilihin is hindi dapat mabilis tumaas. Noong 1960, nagkaroon na ng idea of having a single currency for Europe. Then, in 1993, they decided to formalize the plan for Maastricht Treaty, which is to create the EMI, or Economic and Monetary Union, which is yung goal is to have a common currency by 1999. Pero hindi lahat ng EU country is kasama, such as yung UK and Denmark. Then, in 1999, the euro arrives, pero not in the form of physical currency, physical cash. Nagagamit lang siya in financial world like for electronic transaction and accounting. Then, nung 2002, nagkaroon na ng physical banknotes and coins, kaya napalitan na yung firmer currency na ginagamit nila. Over time, maraming countries na yung nag-adapt sa euro, kaya naging common currency na siya mostly sa large part ng Europe. Then, noong 2009, napirmahan yung Lisbon Treaty, which solidifies the government structure ng euro. Kasama dito is yung European Central Bank.
So, the next is, the euro is the world's second most popular reserve currency. The stability of the euro also make it attractive for businesses around the world that trade with Europe to accept prices quoted in euros. This saves European businesses from the cost associated with shifts in exchange rates and the cost of converting euros into other currencies. The euro is the currency of choice for almost 40% of global cross-border payments and for almost half the euros export worldwide. Yun. The euro is the second most important currency in the world. Its strong international role can shield our economy and financial system from foreign exchange shocks, reduce reliance on other currencies, and ensure lower costs for European Union firms. The euro is the currency of 19 European Union countries, over 340 million EU citizens, and the second most important currency in the world. Boosting its global role will allow the European Union to better protect its citizens and businesses, uphold its values, and promote its interests in shaping global affairs according to rule-based multilateralism. So next is the currency symbol for the euro is E, and its currency code is EUR. A European Council meeting in Madrid in 1995 decided to call the currency the euro based on the Greek letter epsilon, which is the first letter in the phrase Europe. The symbol E is composed of two parallel lines that represent stability. EUR is the euro's ISO code. This is employed when discussing sums in euros without utilizing the sign. The sign placement in relation to monetary values varies according to language. The icon is placed in front of the value in English but behind the value in most European languages. The precise process for choosing the euro sign and most of the individuals involved in it remain secrets of the European Commission, along with most of the design that were not ultimately picked. However, some facts have been made known to the public. European Commission staff first selected some 30 designs that met the institution threefold criteria for the symbol. That it be simple to write by hand, similar to currency symbol already in use, and strongly suggestive of Europe. 10 of these designs were chosen by a committee, then represented in a public survey for feedback. One of the two most popular designs was then selected by a pair of commission officials. So, the next is, how much is 1 euro to 1 Philippine peso? So, nakikita sa picture, the 1 euro is equal to 60 pesos sa Philippine peso. So, sinearch ko din kung magkano yung ibang pera ng euro. Like, yung 5 euro, 304.08 sa Philippine peso. Yung 10 euro, 608.16, 20 euro, 1,216.32, 50 euro, 3,040.81, 100 euro, 6,081.62, 200 euro, 12,163.24, 500 euro, 30,408.11 sa Philippine peso. So, yung last is Euro exchange rates. Ito yung palitan ng euro sa ibang bansa naman.
Euro banknote. The euro coin series comprises 8 different denominations: 1 cents, 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, and 20 cents, and 50 cents, and 1 euro coin and 2 euro coin. The euro coin have a common size and national side. The national sides indicated the issuing country. The common sides of the coin were designed by Mr. Luluwix of the Royal Belgian Mint. Luluwix is the designer of the common side of the coin. He is a computer engineering and medalist. He also worked in the Royal Belgian Mint. He designed the euro coin in 1996, and his signature is also visible to all euro coin, two letter connected or the LL. Next is the euro banknotes paper bills. There are currently two series of the euro banknote in the circulation in the Spain. The first series has a 7 and the second series has a 6. First series has 5 euro, 10 euro, 20 euro, 50 euro, 100 euro, 200 euro, and 500 euro, while the second series has 6 excluded the 500 euro. First series changed to the second series because they developed the euro banknote with the enhanced security feature, which keep the banknote secure and maintain public confidence in the currency. The first series has time in 2002 to 2013 after the old paper bills of the Spain, the peseta, while the second series is 2013 until now in the present is continue in the circulation.
Security feature. Euro coins incorporate high-security machine-readable characteristics. They can be used in vending machines throughout the euro area no matter where they were issued. Sophisticated bimetal and sandwich technologies have been incorporated into 1 euro and 2 euro coins. The material of the 10, 20, and 50 cent coins is unique alloy, which is difficult to melt and used exclusively for coins. Lettering around the edge of the 2 coin and the use of a unique metal composition for the 10, 20, and 50 cent coins protect them against counterfeiting. Coins. Euro coins are produced according to highly advanced technical specifications which make them extraordinarily difficult to counterfeit and facilitate its verification. They all include identical electromagnetic characteristics for their identification by coin processing machines and vending machines, regardless of the member state in charge of issuing the currency, which give them a guarantee of maximum security. Centavos, 1 cent, diameter 16.25 mm, thickness 1.67 mm, weight 2.30 grams, shape round, color red,
Composition, copper-covered steel. Edge, smooth. 2 cent. Diameter, 18.75 mm. Thickness, 1.67 mm. Weight, 3.06 grams. Shape, round. Color, red. Composition, copper-covered steel. Edge, smooth with a groove. 5 cent. Diameter, 21.25 mm. Thickness, 1.67 mm. Weight, 3.92 grams. Shape, round. Color, red. Composition, copper-covered steel. Edge, smooth. 10 cents. Diameter, 19.75 mm. Thickness, 1.93. Weight, 4.10 grams. Shape, round. Color, yellow. Composition, Nordic gold. Edge, shape edge with fine scallops. 20 cent. Diameter, 22.25 mm. Thickness, 2.14 mm. Weight, 5.75 grams. Shape, Spanish flower shape. Color, yellow. Composition, Nordic gold. Edge, smooth. 50 cents. Diameter, 24.25 mm. Thickness, 2.38 mm. Weight, 7.80 grams. Shape, round. Color, yellow. Composition, Nordic gold. Edge, shape edge with fine scallops. Coins 1 euro and 2 euro. 1 euro. Diameter, 23.25 mm. Thickness, 2.33 mm. Weight, 7.50 grams. Shape, round. Color, outside yellow, inside white. Composition, outside nickel brass, inside 3 layers, copper nickel, nickel and copper nickel. Edge, interrupted milling. 2 euro. Diameter, 25.75 mm. Thickness, 2.20 mm. Weight, 8.50 grams. Shape, round. Color, white outside, yellow inside. Composition, outside copper nickel, inside 3 layers nickel brass, nickel, nickel brass. Edge, fine milled with edge lettering and a different legend for each country. Paper bills, 5 euro. Size 120 by 62 mm. Color, gray. Date of issuance, January 1, 2002. The first series of Eurobanks was produced as a result of a design competition held in 1996. The winning design was by Robert Kalina, who illustrated each of the denominations with a different architectural style. The bridge on the back of the notes do not depict actual structures. They simply resemble them and are intended to symbolize the growing links between the people of Europe. Design elements. Initial of the European Central Bank. The first series of banknotes show the initial of the European Central Bank in 5 linguistic variants: BCE, ECB, EZB, EKT, EKP, reflecting the languages of the countries which were part of the euro area when the single currency was introduced. Euro in different alphabets. The name of the currency is shown in the Latin and Greek alphabets. Architectural style. The 5 cents banknote shows classical style, Greek and Roman, architecture from the 8th centuries BC to the 4th century AD. Signatures. Each banknote bears the signature of either William F. Dalzenberg or Jean-Claude Trichet, the first and second presidents of the European Bank, respectively. Banknotes with one signature or the other are equally valid. 10 euro. Size 127 by 67 mm. Color, red. Date of issuance, January 1, 2002. Architectural style. The 10-cent banknote shows the Roman-style architecture from the 11th and 12th centuries. Signatures. Banknote from the first series bear the signature of William F. Dalzenberg, Jean-Claude Trichet, or Mario Draghi, the first, second, and third presidents of the European Central Bank, respectively. Banknote with any of these signatures are equally valid. 20 euro. Size 133 by 72 mm. Color, blue. Date of issuance, January 1, 2002. Architectural style. The 20-cent banknotes show Gothic-style architecture from the 13th and 14th centuries. Signatures. Banknotes from the first series bear the signature of William F. Dosenberg, Jean-Claude Trichet, or Mario Draghi, the first, second, and third presidents of the European Central Bank, respectively. Banknotes with any of these signatures are equally valid. €50, size 140 by 77 mm, color orange, date of issuance January 1, 2002, architectural style. The 50-cent banknotes shows Renaissance-style architecture from the 15th and 16th centuries. €100, size 140 by 77 mm, color green, date of issuance May 28, 2019. The second series of Euro banknotes, named the Europa series, features a portrait of the mythological figure Europa, providing a human touch to the notes and reflecting the continent's name. Designed by Reinhold, the series maintains the thematic continuity of ages and styles per series but introduces a fresh look with stronger colors and distinctive visual elements, including more rounded features and three-dimensional bridges. These changes make the notes easily distinguishable from the first series. The Europa series also enhances security features, making the banknotes more resistant to counterfeiting. Architectural style. The €100 banknote shows Baroque and Rococo-style architecture from 1600 to 1750. €200, size 153 by 82 mm, color yellow-brown, date of issuance January 1, 2002. Architectural style. The €200 banknote shows 19th century iron and glass architecture. €500, size 160 by 82 mm, color purple, date of issuance January 1, 2002. The first series of Euro banknotes, designed by Robert Kalina in 1996, showcase various denominations with unique architectural styles. The bridge depicted on the notes, though not based on real structures, symbolize the growing connections between European peoples. The production and issuance of the €500 banknote were discontinued in the first series, but existing €500 notes will retain. Architectural style. The €500 banknote shows 20th century architecture from 1930 onwards.
Which bank manages euro? The European Central Bank, a Frankfurt-based organization founded in 1998, is in charge of the euro, which replaced the European currency unit on January 1, 1999. In the eurozones, which are made up of the European nations that have embraced it, the euro is currently the only form of legal tender and is led by a president chosen by the member nations. So Robert Kalina's euro banknotes, which are devoid of notable national figures, represent European unity. In addition, the euro is the official currency of several non-EU nations and is used in four of them. The European Central Bank, or ECB, is one of the central banks in Europe tasked with maintaining price stability along with the national central banks. Businesses now face less foreign exchange risk thanks to the adoption of the euro, which has also encouraged political unity among European members. However, limited cross-border fiscal transfers and a diverse range of economies pose challenges for the eurozone. As a crisis response, the euro introduced policies like ECB guarantees. The euro is still widely accepted by its users and is a trustworthy store of value, despite restrictions on the fiscal policies of individual nations.
Ang Bangko de Espanya ay isang pampublikong organisasyon or bangko sa bansang Espanya na kung saan pinapangasiwaan niya ang banking system ng Espanya. Responsible din ang Bangko de Espanya sa pagmamonitor at pamamahala ng mga pinansyal ng kanilang bansa upang masigurado ang smooth na transaksyon sa loob at labas ng bansa. The Single Resolution Mechanism, or SRM, applies to banks covered by Single Supervisory Mechanism, while the SSM, or the System of Banking Supervision in Europe, it comprises the ECB and the national supervisory authorities of the participating countries. The mission of Banco de España is to maintain the prices of the goods in the market and have financial stability in order to achieve economic growth. Dahil sa pagsusuri ng Banco de España, nakatulong din ito sa paggawa ng mga batas sa bansang Espanya. The Banco de España performs its function through its governing bodies and its directorates general. It has 2 head offices in Madrid and 15 branch offices across Spain. Transparency Portal. Some of the Banco de España's activities are subject to the law on transparency. Ang transparency ay pagpapaalam sa mga tao sa bansa kung ano ang kanilang mga desisyon, upang magkaroon ng kaalaman ang publiko kung ano ang mga aktibidad ng kanilang ginagawa na nakakaapekto sa kanilang bansa. The next one is the Evaluation Program. Banco de España's Strategic Plan 2024 calls for the creation of an evaluation program to foster the bank's modernization. Nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang pamantayan para mapaunlad o maging matatag pa ang kanilang Banco de España. International Cooperation. The Banco de España's international cooperation activity is a valuable instrument for achieving its monetary and financial stability goals. Dahil sa pagkakaroon ng financial stability ng bansa, bumubuo ito ng pangmatagalan na partnership sa iba't ibang financial institution na may parehong layunin na magkaroon ng economic growth. These activities are founded on exchanging experiences and knowledge and disseminating best central banking practices, and are carried out through coordinated action by Banco de España. Experts engage in international technical cooperation activities and projects. European activity. As a national central bank, ang Banco de España daw po ay naging miyembro ng European System of Central Bank or ESCB and the Euro system since 1999. When the Economic and Monetary Union began and the euro was introduced. The euro is the currency and monetary unit of the European Union. The euro was launched as a non-cash monetary unit in 1999, and currency coins and notes were released in 2002. The Banco de España is also the national competent authority in the area of financial supervision and has been part of the European Single Supervisory Mechanism or SSM since it was set up in 2014.
So we have several benefits of the euro. First thing first is reduced transaction costs. Businesses and individuals benefit from lower transaction costs as they no longer need to exchange currencies when conducting cross-border transactions within the eurozone. Second thing is global influence. The euro's status as a major international currency enhances the eurozone's influence in global financial markets. And the next is price stability. The euro aims to provide the stable prices, reducing inflationary pressures and promoting economic stability. And next is trade facilitation. So it eliminates currencies exchange costs and fluctuations within the eurozone, making trade easier and more efficient. So next is enhanced competition. A single currency fosters competitions among businesses across the eurozone, potentially leading to lower prices and increased efficiency. So of course, we have investment flows. The euro encourages investment across eurozone countries as investors do not need to worry about currency exchange risks. And then monetary policy coordination. Eurozone countries share a common monetary policy set by the European Central Bank or ECB, promoting coordination and stability in economic decisions. And then I just want to let you know, in general, the Euro fosters economic integration and cooperation among Eurozone countries, promoting growth and stability in the region itself. Next is the euro plays several important roles in the world market. So, of course, the international trade. The euro is one of the most widely used currencies for international trade, especially within the eurozone. It simplifies transactions and reduces exchange rate risk for business trading within eurozone's countries. Second is reserve currency. The euro serves as a reserve currency held by central banks and financial institutions around the world. While it's not as dominant as the US dollar, it still plays a significant role in global reserves, providing stability and diversification. And third one is capital markets. The euro facilitates capital flows and investments within the eurozone and globally. And it is used as well for issuing bonds, conducting foreign exchange transactions, and investing in eurozone's asset. So the fourth one is the international finance. So the euro is used international finance for transactions such as loans, investments, and foreign exchange trading. Because it is widespread use make it a key currency in the global financial system. And last thing, we have influence in policy and governance. So the Eurozone's economic size and the Euro's status itself as a major currency give the Eurozone significant influence in international economic policy, discussions, and global governance institution. So overall, the Euro's role in the world market contributes to the financial stability, facilitates international trade and investment, and enhances the Eurozone's influence in global economic affairs.
Spain within the Eurozone faced challenges post the 2008 financial crisis, revealing banking vulnerabilities and causing a housing market crash. Economic stagnation driven by high unemployment and mortgage defaults affected the euro due to decreased investors' confidence in Spain. During the European sovereign debt crisis, Spain grappled with fiscal sustainability concern and the need to rescue struggling banks, leading to euro volatility, austerity measures, linked and political unrest. Spain refers to a European country that is part of the Eurozone, which is a group of nations using the euro as their common currency. After the 2008 financial crisis, Spain encountered difficulties due to issues within its banking sector and a significant decline in its housing market. This led to economic stagnation characterized by high unemployment rates and many people defaulting on their mortgage. The euro, which is shared by Eurozone countries, was also affected by these challenges in Spain. Investors began to lose confidence in the Spanish economy, which in turn impacted the euro's value. During the European sovereign debt crisis, Spain faced additional problems related to its fiscal sustainability and the need to rescue failing banks. These challenges contributed to the euro's volatility or stability in its value. In response to these issues, Spain implemented austerity measures, which are actions taken to reduce government spending and increase taxes to manage debt. Unfortunately, these measures often lead to political unrest as they can negatively impact citizens' living standards and create dissatisfaction with the government. The largest drawback of the euro is a single monetary policy that often does not fit local economic conditions. It is common for parts of the EU to be prospering with high growth and low unemployment. In contrast, others suffer from prolonged economic downturns and high unemployment. Spain responded with reforms in labor, fiscal policies, and banking, contributing to gradual economic recovery. However, challenges like high debt level persist, posing risks to Spain and the broader Eurozone. Despite vulnerabilities, renewed investor optimism has bolstered euro stability over time. Some key aspects of Spain's economic situation in recent years, the reforms in labor, fiscal policies, and banking have played a significant role in helping Spain's economic gradually recover from the financial crisis it faced. These changes have positively impacted the country's economic stability as well as the broader Eurozone, of which Spain is a member. However, it is essential to note that challenges like high debt levels still exist in Spain, which could potentially pose risks to the country's economic health and stability. Despite these vulnerabilities, there has been a renewed sense of optimism among investors, which has contributed to the overall stability of the euro. This optimism has been instrumental in fostering a more positive outlook for the Eurozone as a whole. This renewed optimism implies that there is a hope for the economy to continue to improve and become more stable. Despite the challenges faced by countries like Spain in the Eurozone overall, it indicates that there is potential for economic growth and stability in the region in the future.
In conclusion, ang pagpasok ng Spain sa euro currency noong 1999 ang pinaka-nagmarka sa kasaysayan ng ekonomiya ng Spain. Karagdagan na rin ang pagsapin nila bilang isang bansang nakatalaga sa kontinente ng Europa ay mas lumaki ang sakop ng European Union at ito rin ang isang naging dahilan para mas magkaroon ng deeper economic integration. Marami ring naging benepisyo ang pagpasok ng Spain sa euro, kabilang narito ang enhanced global influence, simplified cross-border trade, and stable prices. Pero may iba ring hamon na kinaharap ang Spain sa kanilang pagpasok sa euro currency, gaya na lamang ng global financial crisis at ang European sovereign debt crisis na naglagay sa panganib ng ekonomiya ng Spain at ng euro currency. Pero sa kabila ng mga hamong ito, ipinatupad ng Spain ang mga mahahalagang reforma upang mas tumibay pa ang pundasyon ng kanilang ekonomiya at maibalik ang tiwala sa euro. Kasama sa mga reformang ito ay ang pag-i-improve ng labor market flexibility, reorganize the banking industry, and consolidate public finances. Kahit mayroong progreso or slight improvement, ay ang Spain at mga kasaping bansa nito sa euro currency or eurozone ay nananatiling nanganganib dahil sa patuloy na paghina ng euro dahil sa crisis na nararanasan nila tulad na lamang ng high debt levels. All things considered, ang karanasan ng Spain sa euro ay nagpapakita ng masalimuot na relasyon na umiiral sa pagitan ng economic policy, world affairs, and the workings of a common currency. Pero nanatiling determinado ang Spain sa kanilang pangako na tiyakin ang kasiguraduhan at kasaganahan ng kanilang ekonomiya at ng kabuuan ng Eurozone sa pamamagitan ng continuous reforms and coordinated efforts to tackle obstacles.